welcome. My name's Brooke. Thank you for joining me today to practice. This is a workout to help you stay lifted and light this beautiful holiday season. So to begin, let's start with opening up our shoulders, heart space here. So if you have a strap, a long sock, or a scarf, grab that now. Once you have that, you will hold on to your strap or sock, scarf, at least shoulder distance. I advise a little bit wider than shoulder distance width apart. Wrists are long, elbows are slightly bent, and you're actively pulling the strap apart equally between right and left arms. Once you find that, you'll inhale, slowly reach the arms up and overhead. Try to connect your hands out of the small of your back. And then exhale, gently lower the arms back down. Nice and simple. With your breath, inhale to reach forward and up. Take your time. Lengthen and lengthen and lengthen, and exhale, gently lower. Now as you reach the arms up and overhead, growing tall through your side waist, pay some attention to the front of the ribs. Make sure there's a little bit of resistance there. You want to soften the front of the ribs toward your pelvis to keep that abdomen engaged. There you go. And then you tug over the chest open. Remember, there's some push, right and left arms, pulling the strap energetically apart. Elbows a little bent, so you're not hyperextending there. Wrists are long, moving slowly with your breath. Good. One more time here. Make sure you're upright on your two sit bones, whether you're seated in a chair. Hold at the top there. Exhale. We'll bend the elbows a little bit more and bring the strap behind our back a little bit. Feel that first point of resistance. I feel a lot of stretching in the front of my chest, deltoids, through my arms, and then inhale up. And then exhale, again, and bring it behind your back a little bit more. Very good. Keep that push. Keep that attention in front of the ribs. Keep lifting your posture. Let's do one more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Reach the arms behind you. A little bit in those elbows. A generous push with both right and left arms, hands, ribs softening in. And then inhale back up. Now let's bend one elbow up and vice versa. And the other elbow up. As you bend one elbow up, you pull up with that top elbow as you push down with the bottom arm so the strap stays taut. Just warming up those triceps. Next time you go to one side, pause there. Maybe change the grip with the bottom hand so you have a little bit more ability to pull down and push up with the top elbow. Since the shoulder's staying symmetrical, best of your ability, think of hollowing that armpit. Take one more breath. Lengthen your body, keep that push up, that pull down, soft waist, long spine. Good, and then inhale, both arms come back up, opposing elbow lifts up. Pause here, strap is taut, maybe change your grip with the bottom hand so you have a little bit more connection to pull down. Elbow presses up, hollow armpit, symmetry in your shoulders, best of your ability. One full breath. And exhale, release. And then let's go ahead, start the strap for now, and let's continue warming up onto all fours. So let's start with some cat-cows. So hands underneath shoulders, knees directly underneath hips. Gently hug into the center. Open your chest, arcing your low spine, inhaling. Then exhale, posterior tilt, round your back, and push the floor away. Release your head and neck. So 9 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let the inhale allow you to create more length and space through your whole spine. Inhale. As you exhale, gently press down and pull into the center line of your body. We're halfway there. Visualize your whole spine, moving one bone at a time. Last couple. And last one. Hold in your cat. Gently push back to child. Bend the elbows, slide your chest forward and through to cow. Round your back cat. Push to child. and pull yourself forward, back to cow. 3 more times. Keep the arms steady, the hands pressing, start to finish in one spot so the hands don't get dragged back with your hips as you go to your child's pose. One more time for good measure. We'll round, push, and slide forward and through. Good. Pause here in your cow, and with everything we want balance. So thighs are back, and then we're going to keep the thighs back, but we're going to add a little posterior tilt, just a smidge, to feel this pelvic wheel, if you will. So the back of the sacrum draws under and up to the pubic bone. The pubic bone's light, the waistline is lifted. But we're not necessarily tucking. So just find that balance again. We'll arc and lengthen, thighs back, long spine. We'll press hands and shins, and then from the top of the sacrum dropping under and down, looping up to the pubic bone, finding that lift in your low waist. So sustain that connection here in that low waist, and we'll slide your left leg back, throw the toes under, push the heel bone down, rock it forward, opening up the back of the calf, hamstring, one more time like that. Good. Pause, curl the right toes, and maybe hover float the right knee. Find a nice modified plank. Inhale, release that. Exhale, pull up. Pause here, or maybe slide your right leg back to meet the left in a full plank, and we'll rock forward and back a few times. Use your inhale to rock back, and exhale, rock forward on tippy toes. Twice more. Feel that low waistline. Try to keep the collarbone wide, body stacked. Good. Pause in your plank, bend your knees, pike the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Rise up on the balls of those toes, bend the knees, lift your seat, and exhale, work the legs towards straight as you reach the heels down. Twice more. Bend the knees, lift your seat, lengthen, arc your low spine, and then in that length, draw your sacrum under and down, reach to the heels. One more time. Bend, lift, lengthen the legs, draw your tail under slightly. Now keep the reach of the heels, and we'll round forward, back to plank pose, and then gently lower the knees. Round your back cat, push your hips back child's, and slide back forward through cow. Again, from cow, let's find your neutral. So again, top of the sacrum draws down like a wheel, pubic bone is light, sustain that. And we'll switch the right leg back, and press the heel back, and rock it forward, really opening up that hamstring calf. Good. Pause there. Take a full breath. Curl left toes, maybe float up, modified plank. Inhale, release. Exhale, up. Keep working on that, or slide your left leg back to meet the right. Zipper the legs together this time. And we'll inhale, tap left toes out, exhale, pull to center. Right toes out, exhale, pull to center. Try to keep some stability in your pelvis, in your shoulders. Feel the two sides of your body. Pull the midline as you sweep that leg back in. Let's go twice more. Pull in, last one. Pull in and pull in. Pause there, lower the knees. Round your back. Cat, push it back to child's, and then slide back forward and through to your cow. Continue some half roll down. So heels stay down, toes stay lifted, hands at thighs, and lengthen your spine. Hinge back, and then your two ends have to C-curve. So again, get that pelvic wheel drawing under and roll back to the back of the bottom of those ribs. Pause, breath here, and then exhale. Keep your C-curve as you round up and over. Belly stays lifted off your thighs. Inhale, keep your round, go back again, the back bottom of those ribs. Exhale, keep your C-curve, pubic bone is light, tailbone slightly under. Good. One more time, inhale. You can always come back to this exercise throughout our workout today. Good. And then inhale, roll back down all the way, and pause there. Let's go ahead, walk the feet in. Let's continue with some spinal articulations again. Really connect to that length as you inhale, arc the low back and anterior tilt. And then exhale, that more integration as you pelvic tilt and your posterior tilt. So arc, lengthen, and exhale. Now what we want to really pay attention to today as we engage our waistline and lift our pubic bone, we want to make sure we're not overdoing it, creating that tightness in the front of the hips. So allow yourself to release and lengthen, thighs are back, and then that exhale, that pelvic tilt here, just a degree to maintain that neutrality front and back. There's work in the front, there's work in the back. Then float the legs to tabletop here. We'll float the arms up too and connect to a dead bug. For this dead bug, place your right hand on your left thigh and you press hand to thigh. And 5 times with right arm, left leg. We'll inhale, reach back, and exhale back to start. Inhale, exhale. Hold your body fairly quiet, forward, fairly stable. Good, one more time. Exhale, now side 2. Left hand to right thigh, push, pull, find that connection. And now right arm, left leg 5 times. So reach and exhale. Reach. Keep some spinal bracing going on between your waist and your armpits. So that left hand and right thigh really help to promote that spinal bracing. Good. Pause there, both arms, both legs, and now we'll alternate. Right arm, left leg, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Twice more, 2 more sets. Keep your abdomen deep without that knee to tuck. Legs not long and lifted. Very good. Hug the knees into the chest, massage your low back. Pelvic bridges now. So from that anterior tilt, we'll lengthen. We'll posteriorly tilt and peel all the way up into your bridge. Pause, take a breath in, widen your chest. And then exhale from the top of the sternum, roll it back down, 1 bone at a time. 4 more times. Inhale, exhale. Let this feel good. Nice spinal articulation here. Rounding evenly through both feet, stretching the thighs forward, out of the hips. Twice more. Nice and luxurious massage. Last one here. And exhale, roll it down. Good. Now let's go ahead, find a nice neutral place. So again, go back to that arc length without overdoing that posteriorly tilt. We're going to draw the back of the sacrum under and up to the front of the pubic bone. Pubic bone stays light. Float the legs are nice and light. Float the arms. I'm going to keep my head down for this 100. I'm going to keep the reach of my arms to soften my throat, sternum. Reach the arms down, widen my collarbone, and pump my arms 10 full breaths here. Inhale, 2. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, nice and strong. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Maybe lengthen the legs. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Keep lengthening that neck. 50, halfway there. Maybe lower the legs. Keep your pubic bone light. The legs light. The back strong. The arms pumping. Chest opening. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Abdomen in and up. Pubic bone light. Legs are light. 1 more full breath. Keep pulling your head directly out of your pelvis. Hold the body still and strong. And then bend the knees and lower the feet back down. So options, you can go back to your rolling bridges, half roll down and take it into a full roll up. Lengthen the legs, slope the arms above shoulders, put a little bend in your knees, the heels stay grounded. We're going to inhale, curl the head up, look at your abdomen, pull in and back as you peel up and over, folding over your thighs. Pubic bone again is light, lifted. Roll down, low back, mid back. Exhale, maybe the arms reach ahead, but put that attention in those ribs again. Keep connecting front to back. Arms over shoulders, inhale, belly to back, exhale. Squeeze your thighs together. Inhale, again, low back, mid back, upper back, maybe full reach. 3 more sets. Inhale, exhale. Look at your own waistline. Stay lifted off your thighs as you come up. Watch the front of the ribs. Inhale, exhale. Up and over, biceps by ears. We've got one more, full roll up. Float the arms, lift your head, toward your waistline as you peel up and over, forward folding. Pubic bone is light. And then again, articulating low back, mid back, upper back, neck, head. Very good. Float the legs back to tabletop. Again, make sure the pubic bone is light. Have that sacrum draw under and up. There you go. Start with the frog. So knees wider than the outer hip distance. They're not so wide they're flopping out. So keep the heels squeezing. Pelvis anchoring, back of ribs, skull anchoring, and we'll stretch out to about a 45-degree angle, keeping everything connected, and then rebend the knees. Keep a consistent reach to your toes, even as you bend the knees back in. Find a rhythmic breath. Inhale maybe and exhale, pull. Push, pull. 3 more of those, frogs. Abdomen draws in, pubic bone is light. Maybe add a little pelvic lift. So pull in, pelvic lift. Reground and stretch. Hinging at the hip, pelvic lift. So 5 more like that. Working that low waistline. Sacrum under and up. To the front of the pubic bone, staying light and lifted. Low belly in and up. Head and shoulders stay anchored. Heels are squeezing, toes are reaching. One more time, inhale, exhale, in and up. Good, reground the pelvis, stretch the legs up, float the left leg down. If that's too much of a stretch, bend your knee. Again, lengthen that low spine, then tone the waistline into that length. Circle the right leg across the middle, around and up for leg circles. Whole body participating. If the left knee is bent, press the left foot down with strength. Twice more. Maybe you work that left leg too fully straight. Keep the heel bone anchored though. Work a nice rhythmic breath. 2 more circles. The longer the circle, the more connection. Good. Pause at the top. Walk your hands up your right leg. Pull the shin bone toward you, but keep drawing your thigh bone away from you. Elbows are bent. Maybe not the chin to the chest and curl up. Maybe hike that left hip up to help you square your hips. Tone your waist. Then gently lower back down. Bend your knee. Pull it in. Figure 4 pose. Cross the right shin over left thigh. Keep reaching inner knee to inner mound of big toe. Pelvis is level. And spine is long. Maybe float the left leg up. Hold on to the shin, and 3 breaths. Add a little arc, length, and exhale, tone your waist and pull in. Arc, length, and exhale. Visualize that pelvic wheel from the back of the sacrum, the front of the pubic bone, staying light. Pause, and then gently release. So side 2, just plant your feet, lift your hips to rebalance yourself. Float the left leg up. Keep maybe the right knee bent for the first part. Inhale, circle the legs, and exhale, round it up. Circle from the back of the seat to pelvic center. Tone your waistline taller and longer. Stay lifted. The leg really wants to pull you down. Don't let it. Reverse your circle for 5. In, out, and out. Let's go 3, 2, and last one. I didn't straighten my leg on that one, but I needed a little more stability on my right side. Now I'm going to choose to lengthen my right leg. I'm going to walk both hands up my left shin, bend my elbows, take a breath, pull the shin bone toward me, draw the thigh bone away from me. Maybe curl the head up. Maybe tack that right hip up to level out my hips. Right heel bone stays anchored. And lower down, bend the knee, and pull it in for a gentle stretch. Figure 4, cross the shin bone over. Flex your feet. Reach the inner knee to the mound of big toe. Stay here, breathing here. Float the right leg up And again, 3 breaths. Find a little arched length on the in-breath, and into that length, tone your waistline, pubic bone is light. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, rock it back. Always finding that balance between the 2 motions. Pause in that balanced place. Take one more full breath. And gently release that stretch. Hug the knees into the chest. Hold on to the outer shins, outer hamstrings here. Allow the chin to this curl up. Squeeze your heels, point your toes, and let's rock and roll a bit. So you can stay on the mat, start to finish. Chin to chest, soften your throat sternum so your head has somewhere to go. Maybe go a little bit bigger, come all the way up, and roll all the way back. Keep your round shape. Chin to chest, throat, skull back. Soften the top of the throat sternum so your head has somewhere to go. So it's not just hanging off your spine. Nice and round. Top to bottom, bottom to top. Both ends working. Let's go 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Pull yourself up. Exhale, pubic bone to navel. One more time. Pause there. We'll do a series of 5. Now if you like to leave this one out and just work on some pelvic articulations, whether that be on your mat or on cat-cow, do that. Otherwise, flip the legs, teaser, wide chest, long spine, pubic bone is light. And then roll down to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Option to keep the head up, you can always lower it down. And we'll pull the right knee in and switch, left knee in, switch, double or single leg stretch. And rule 3, so 5 sets in all. 2, and 1. 5 sets, double leg stretch. Arms and legs reach in opposition. Circle and pull in. Exhale, think about your frog here. Keep the pelvis rounded. The pubic bone is light. Tone that low waist. Twice more. Last one. Float the legs up. Pull, pull, scissor switch. Pull, pull. You can tug on that top shin bone. Remember, as you pull the shin bone toward you, draw your thigh bone away. Keep your hips as level as you can. One more time. Pull, pull, scissor. Hands behind head, double leg lower lift. Inhale, lengthen to 45. Exhale, lift to 90. Look at your own waistline. Pull in and up as you float the legs up. Pubic bone is light. Twice more. Squeeze your heels. Keep the continuous reach to your toes. And we got crisscross, legs to table. Curl the head up ideally and rotate right, tap left toes down. Come through center. Rotate left, tap right toes down. Center, rotate. Center, rotate. Really curl up here. Elbows are wide. Chest is open. We got 3. Abdomen in and up. Squeeze your knees at the top. Toes are higher than knees in your tabletop. Once more. Good. Plenty. Rock, roll yourself up to seat. Spine stretch forward. Even here, practice that arc, that length, and that tailbone under. So again, we don't want to start here. We don't want to start here. We want to start nice and balanced between the 2, where there's that lift in the front. There's still a little reach down to the back of the sacrum so the pubic bone stays light. Heels are down, toes are lifted. Float the arms out of shoulders, inhale. Now the chin, exhale, spine stretch up and over. Re-extend, lengthen, exhale, spine stretch forward. Again, keep that sense, the pubic bone lifting, in and up, heel bones rooting, sit bones rooting. Just twice more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hold 2, 3. Restack your spine. Reach the arms up, circle the arms behind you for a quick table, bend the knees, lift your hips up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Really lengthen that front spine through the thighs, up through the collarbone, chest. Keep all that length, lower the seat down, get that little in and up, pubic bone light, float the legs now, table or fully extended for open leg rocker. Point your toes, reach your spine, press your thighs away. And from our pelvic center, we'll roll back, inhaling, exhale, lift up. Roll back, lift up. 3 more. Keep reaching your legs. Re-extend your neck and head at the top. Wide chest. One more time here. Inhale, hips up. Exhale. Find your teaser once again. Reach tall, open wide. Roll down with control. Both the legs. Here we go. You can place the feet back down and work the feet down as well. For your pelvic tilts, and we'll take it into a pelvic clock, like so. Or do your corkscrew, which is essentially a nice big pelvic clock. So again, get that length, then find that pelvic wheel, sacrum to pubic bone, and we'll move our legs right, circle down, around, to the left, center, go left, circle down, around, to the right. One more like that, anchor those shoulders, massaging your low back. Maybe add a little pelvic lift now. Pelvic lift, lower, circle right to left. Pelvic lift, lower, circle left to right. One more time. Up, down, right to left. Up, down, left to right. Bend the knees, rock, roll yourself up. Stretch your legs for your saw. Feet as wide as your mat. Again, heels down, sit bones rooted, spine long, arms wide, your peripheral vision. We'll rotate to our left hand saw, pinky finger to pinky toe for 3, 2, 1. Deepen your twist to come up. Unspiral and go to the other side. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Try to keep that continuous reach. Try not to bounce so much. Continually reaching. Again, back arm is reaching as much as front arm. Find that two-way stretch. Lifting your waist ribs up off your thigh. Pubic bone is light. One more time to our left. Rise back up. Exhale to your right. And rise back up. Arms up. Circle back. One more tabletop. Press down to lift up. And then lower back down. Turn over onto your abdomen for a swan. There you go. Hands. Let's go hands facing one another to promote more width in our shoulders back. So hands face toward one another, and they can pull apart energetically, just how we do with the strap. So pull your hands apart to lift your scapula up on your back. And inhale, come up, but keep pulling the mat apart. And exhale. Try that again. Press down, pull your hands apart, and lift your waist out of your pelvis. Sense that width in your shoulder girdle. Inhale the front of it, the back of it, and exhale. Try to keep that space. Turn your hands into more neutral. Keep that width and maybe come up a little higher. Keep that leverage down, wide chest, width in your shoulders. Exhale, lengthen down. Twice more. Inhale, legs reaching back. You don't have to go as high as I am. Just keep that feeling of width in your shoulders. Leverage down through your hands, lengthen your side waist. Keep those legs reaching in opposition. Plenty with that. Come onto your forearms for a neck roll. Elbows down underneath your forearms. Keep pressing forward and down with your forearms to lift your waistline up. Wide chest, long spine. And we'll turn over our right shoulder. Circle the head down as we lift our belly up more. To the left and come center. Relax that effort. Begin push. Lift, and we'll turn left. Keep a sense of width in your collarbone chest. Center, and then relax. Just one more set. Push forward and down, pull up and in, turn right, circle your head, lift your waistline up, come center, relax. Last time, push forward and down, pull up and in, wide chest, look left, circle our head, neck to the right, center, lift up. Maybe turn the hands down, press down to come up. One more swan. Really fill yourself up. And then exhale, lower back down. Very good. Press up onto all fours. Inhale, round your back. Cat, push it back to child's. Bend your elbows, slide forward, cow. And then walk your way up on your shin bones. The thigh stretch. The arms over, forward of shoulders. hug the midline, hinge back on the inhalation. Exhale, come back up and maybe reach the arms down like you're opening your chest. Reach forward to go back, inhaling, and exhale, arms reach back, pulling your chest through your shoulders. Twice more, inhale, and exhale, and inhale, pubic bone is light, and exhale. Good, now pause there. We're gonna have a seat, hinging at our hips. Hold on to our heels, inhale, lift our chest up. Then exhale, C-curve our spine, round our back, draw your forehead down toward the mat, and curl those toes. Push your heels back as you pull your hands into your feet. Round your back as your pelvis draws forward, tailbone under, pubic bone is light, head releases. There, and just think of rounding your whole spine. Press your heels back, pull your hands forward, hug the midline. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, shin bones press down, waist, ribs, throat, sternum lift up. 1 more breath. Good. This is also called a rabbit pose in yoga. Okay, hopefully that was nice. Let's go ahead, transition now onto our backs for a bridge pose. Down. Go back to a nice pelvic tilt, arc, inhale, imprint, exhale. We have our 2 extremes. Find some balance now, lengthen. Find that subtle connection there, and we'll just lift our hips up. Anchor the shoulders, keep this pelvis stable, not overly lifting, but nice and balanced here front to back. And we'll float the left leg up to table, lengthen up through the left leg, and lower the left leg down and kick it back up. Trying to keep the left hip lifted, even as we lower the left leg. Twice more, in, out, pause, lift to bend the knee. Side 2, float the leg table, re-extend lift through the leg, and inhale, and exhale. Lift the right hip, firm the right glute hamstring, stretch out the right waist. Just twice more, nice and simple. Pubic bone is light. Pause, bend, reground, stay here and breathe. More expansion in the ribs, chest, back. Keep a nice neutral balance, sacrum, pelvis. Or take a full wheel, fingers face your shoulders, draw the shoulder heads back, wide collarbone, and then press down through all 4 limbs, feet to hand. Pull yourself up into a high wheel. Just 1 more breath here, fill up. Soften where you need to soften, expand where you need to expand. And then exhale, drive through the bones of your arms and legs and draw your chest through your shoulders. Then rebend elbows, knees, come back to your bridge. Pause, rise onto the toes and roll it down. Come onto your side body for side kicks. Start with your knees forward to the hips. Drop the top hip to lift the bottom waist. And we'll open the top leg up and lower the top leg down. Just 5 sets. That's 3. Just warming up that glute powerhouse. Then let's extend the leg long. Point your toe and kick it forward. Press it back for 5. Forward and back. Try to maintain some stacking, shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. Some lift in the bottom waist. 1 more time. Good. Bring it right back to neutral. We're going to externally rotate, kick the leg up, and press the leg down. You can point, kick up, and press, reach down. That's 2. We got 3 more for 5. Just up and down, reaching out and up. And last one. Good. Neutralize your foot, point your toes, circle the leg 3, circle it back 2, 1, reverse. Keep that lift in the bottom waist. Very nice. Rebend the knee, grab hold of the inner ankle, maybe heel, keep the knee lifted, maybe take your whole leg and stretch up, pubic bone is light, point flex your foot, re-extend the leg, bend the knee again, grab your ankle, front of it, and draw the knee back for quad stretch. Breath here, breath out. Very good. Now pull yourself up for a mermaid. You're still on your bottom left hip, stack top foot on top of bottom shin. Reach your left arm out of the left hip. Inhale here, lift up. This is too hard to balance. Just draw your hands behind you and lengthen here. Otherwise, lift yourself and side bend, and always bend the elbow, grab hold of the opposite ear. Round first, draw it in, hug those sides, and then exhale, maybe spin your chest up. And then re-extend the top arm, lower the forearm down, pause here. Draw the shoulder head down, lift the bottom waist, and extend the top arm over. Really fan open the top ribs. One more full breath here. And then exhale, pick yourself all the way back up. One more stretch up and over. Wrap, hold on to the ear, round, hug in, and then open up that chest. Good. Release. Let's go to side two, side kick series. So stack hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder. Top hip wants to sort of hike up here. Most people, remind yourself to drop it down, lift the bottom waist up instead. Support your head in any which way that's helpful. And let's go ahead and open our book. Open and close. So my left leg has less range than my right. A little more sticky here, so just take note of your two sides. It's just good information. Keep lifting bottom waist, pubic bone to navel, nice and light. Just one more for good measure. Good, then reach the top leg long, point your toes, and we'll inhale, kick it forward, exhale, kick it back. I'm always looking for a nice distinguished hinge in my hip crease as I draw my thigh bone, draw my leg forward. So I should feel a nice hinge in my hip to keep my low spine long, my top hip dropping down. One more time, hinging at that hip, butt is back. Now, find your posture, rotate the toes open, externally rotating the thigh and the hip, and we'll kick it up. Flex, reach down, point, kick up, flex, reach down. Get taller, more spacious with each repetition. Pubic bone is light. Good, point your toes, neutralize your stance, and circle back for 3, and 2, and 1. Abdomen in and up, reverse your circle. And 2, and 1. Good, bend the knee, externally rotate the thigh, reach down to the inner ankle, maybe heel. Keep the knee pulling up, the hip dropping down, tone your waist as you extend the leg up, out of the opposing hip. Good, rebend, grab hold of the foot, hold on to it, and draw the knee down for a quick quad stretch here. Exhale all the air, wide chest. Release that, come up for your mermaid. I'm on my right hip, my top leg is on top of my bottom foot. I'm going to inhale, lift up, side bend, wrap, round, pull in, hug the thighs, and maybe open my chest wide. Re-extend my arm, come to my forearm, and then side stretch. Press the forearm, lift my bottom waist, stretch up and over. Pull my stomach in, come right back up to my mermaid, lifting up and out of my outer hip, toning waist, ribs in. Side stretch, wrap, pull, open, re-extend, and then lift to come back up. Let's continue onto our shin bones. Okay, bring your arms again out from the sides of your chest and reach your arms. Rotate your collarbones wide. Open your chest here. Now with this opening, the ribs will want to push forward. So again, have that attention or that softening here as you rotate the chest wide. We're going to kickstand our left leg out to the side, hinging at our hip, coming down here. From here, we're going to float the top leg up. Keep drawing your pelvis under and up, pubic bone is light, find your balance, find your reaches. And we're going to bicycle. Sweep the top leg back, bend your knee, and stretch it forward. Sweep, bend, stretch it forward. Try to stay light and lifted. Reverse, sweep it back, kick it forward. Sweep it back, kick it forward. Sweep it back, kick it forward. Sweep it back, pause, circle the top arm back, grab hold of the foot. Widen your chest, look down and beyond your front leg and kick back. And release. Plant the foot, lift your thigh, make this strong. Round your hand now, tone your waistline in. Stay here for your side bridge, or side plank. Or pull the stomach in, stagger your legs, or stack them. Pause here. You can stay here and breathe. Just use your exhale to push, hug in, and integrate your body front to back, side to side a little bit more. Or add a little dip. Inhale, hips dip. Exhale, lift. You can lower the hand with the dip and lift, lower, and lift. Just 3, abdomen in and up, and 2. Keep your plumb line. 1 more. Abdomen in and up, pause. Maybe use the top arm over. Lift the bottom waistline up higher. Squeeze your thighs, tone them in stronger. And then gently hand to hip, lower the bottom knee, and pull yourself right back up to your T position. So you're reaching, you're opening, and you have that connection in your waistline. You're going to kickstand, you're posing right leg out, hinge at the hip, find your fingertips. Top arm reaches up in opposition from the bottom arm. Have that bottom hip draw under in that pelvic wheel. Just find that balance. Float the leg up, and again, we'll kick forward, bend the knee, cycle back. Keep your reaches, keep it light and lifted. Reverse, sweep, bend, stretch it forward. Remember when the leg goes forward, find that crease in your hip so you're not rounding your low back. Sweep back, pause, reach, bend your knee, grab hold of the foot, draw the top shoulder back, look beyond your bottom hand, and kick back, lengthen from pubic bone up to heart. Good, release that, round, lift, tone, top arm up, pause here, stay here and breathe, or again, lift up, stack or stagger your legs, keep your reaches, and here we go, we'll dip and lift. Maybe lower the arm down. We got 3 more, in, out. Keep that balance in your pelvic center. Front of the waistline lifted. Diaphragm under just a smidge. 1 more. Inhale. Whoops. Exhale. Blast it there. Reach up and over with the top arm, bottom waist lifted, thighs hugging, fanning top waist, ribs, and then gently release and pull yourself back up. Let's end with our seal. So have a seat, face in front of your mat, knees a little bit open, clap your hands, tap your hands in the middle between your legs, and then wrap your hands to either side of your shin bones. Pause there, lengthen your spine, pull the stomach in, lift your feet up. Now squeeze your thighs in and resist that with your arms, wide collarbone. Keep that resistance, that pull, that push. And in that, round your back, head to tail. Clap your legs, 3, 2, 1. And then roll it back and lift it up. Keep your round and clap 3, 2, 1. Roll it back and lift it up. Try to lift your hips on top of your shoulders as you roll it back. Lift up. Rounding your whole back. Anchor down to the back of the heart. Soften your sternum, ribs into the back body. Seal. 1 more time after this. Keep that push-pull. Thighs hug in continuously. Roll. Good. And plenty. Find 1 final teaser. Arms, legs reaching. Let's take a deep breath in. Low belly in, pubic bone is light, heart is light, arms are light, legs are light, and then gently release. Have a seat, stay light, stay lifted, and enjoy yourselves. Happy holiday season. I'm so grateful for you.